And I don't understand why you're so cold. Me anymore. What we saying? What you saying, AJ? What you saying, Lincoln? Oh. I don't understand why you're so cold. Know what we're looking at? Let me know what everyone's looking at in the chat, boys. Why is this? Yeah, that's fine. Let me know what everyone's looking at today. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's I don't. Come on, bro. Let's win this morning. Come on, bro. All the Fair Valley gaps been filled, bear in mind.
ask you this. No, I asked you. No. Let me ask you this. Wait. Let me ask you this. Who has more goals? Own goals.
Who has more goals? What we Sam? Give me a sec, boys. Give me 1 sec. Just don't really want to be shorting right now, man. I mean, sort of have to, but Alright. Morning Lincoln, morning AJ, morning Shay, morning Daniel. Looking to long after 5-minute order block. Yeah, in a long, I should say. Oh, you're in a long, fair play. Conbro, let's win this day. Morning MH, morning EK. What you reckon on G? You can see it coming down today. I feel like it's been forever since I joined. Oh, for real, Dory has. Yeah, I mean, one of the things you want to be like, make sure you don't do is don't just think, oh, because we've been going up, we must come down. It's not how it works. We can go up for a week straight if we really like, if it is that bullish. So make sure that's not your main confluence. The main thing for me is the 4 hour, but even the 4 hours not actually confirmed. So really, when we look at it in the grand scheme of things, there's actually not that much telling us to go short. Right. If you've got this 4 hour sweep. 4 hour sweep. Hang on, boys. Morning Thanos. Morning Adrian. EG buys look decent. EG could be good for buyers. EG. Everyone's saying EG. Let's have a look at EG. Yes, VGOC. What you saying, mate? You saying VGOC? Morning Josh. KTM. Good morning, bro. DXY to fill 1 hour price gap from the 6th of November. 6th of November. When you're using these higher time frames, you kind of want to use like the equivalent like time frame. So you don't want to be using like a 1 hour time frame for this because it's just too much. I'm assuming you mean here. No. Yeah. No. Oh, 6th of November. Okay. Yeah, it's just too low of a time frame. But I mean, if it's an opening gap, it doesn't, to be fair, actually matter what time frame it's on. But yeah, we call it a new week opening gap more than anything. That thing. Yeah, I mean, if you did want to buy off it, you would want to trade into it more. So it's a good thing to consider, but I don't think that is going to be the catalyst for why we move. Oh, don't do this, man. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's gonna roll from here. Looks like. Does look like it's just gonna roll from here, man. Now, why the fuck was it purple and what? What? What the fuck? Oh, I've never had it like that ever in my life. Why on earth would I even think to do that? Yeah, let's have a look at EG, because I mean, this is just. What I do, it'd be nice if it can come higher, but I don't know, man. Just a bit deflated with price action recently, man. It's just been shit. If we're honest, it just has been shit. And today's the only day that may potentially reverse, and we're seeing some fucking bullshit little accumulation. And like, again, if we look at the highs and lows, higher, low, higher. Why again? Why is it grey? What? Why the fuck would I ever want it to be grey? It's like the most shittest colour in the world. High, low, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, higher, high, higher, low. So we're almost going from downtrends to uptrends to downtrends again. So it's almost as if we're consolidating, right? It's almost as if we haven't actually taken what we want to take. So have a look at EG for buyers, because everyone's saying. Remember, you want some kind of higher time frame. My days, and just choked to death. Yeah, you do want some kind of higher time frame. For this, there is none. So yeah, it's a very weak entry. I mean, it's looking equivalent to everything else, where the Friday high has been swept. Was 5% up last week, now down to 0.5. How many trades are you placing, bro? It seems like you're placing bare trades. EU buyers off of inducement liquidity. Well, mate, I tell you what, it's fucking hot today. It's hot today. Yeah, I mean, you could get that EG. There's just nothing on the higher time frame, really. Literally nothing. Like there's not one thing that this could have tapped into. There's not one thing. So it's risky. It is a risky one. Really, I think you'd want your entry a little bit lower down as well, because this is like 11 pips to TP, 8 pips to stop loss. Yeah, it's not enough. So you do want to get in at a nice discount price. It's probably this order block below this, like that. Because you're going off the order block rather than just inversion. So yeah. Why is it risky? It's because there's just nothing on the higher time frame. There's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. Nothing at all there. There's no target. There's two things. There's no draw and there's no target. Like, you can accept one of them. Like, for example, here, where we're like randomly pushing up for like, even though we haven't taken any low or filled any imbalance or anything like that. There's no liquidity grab or whatever, but we're moving up to a target. We have this clear target here, so at least we're moving up to something. So it's either, is there something pushing you away, like it's just taking liquidity, for example, or is there like a target that you want price to hit and it's drawing it towards? If there's nothing that is being pushed away to or pulled into, or pushed away from or pulled into, then it's probably not the greatest of trades, if I'm honest. It's probably not the greatest of trades. You can still take like a risky one on them, but for them great positions, you want there to be a higher time frame confluence. Let's break this down and actually look at the 4 hour. Let's look at these 4 hour candles, because the 4 hours can be deceiving. Oh, by the way, boys, who follows Romeo on Twitter, the guy that invented CRT or founded CRT? Like, boys, do not learn your CRT off that guy. He is an absolute. He can't. I wouldn't trust him with a thing. Like, he's terrible. He's actually one of the worst people on the internet. And if you know that guy Romeo, he's an absolute clown. He's an absolute clown. He literally posted demo profits yesterday of like, I think it was like 600 grand. And if you noticed, he's always posting his profits, but he's never posting his withdrawals, or he's never posting his execution. It's always a trading view thing. Like, if you're trying to say you made 700 grand with one trade, I think you should post like a little bit of profit, a little bit of proof rather. And brother, he's just a Jeet, innit? He just is a Jeet. You can tell he went to Dubai, rented out a little Ferrari, posted it and pretended that it's real. And the caption's always like, oh, I could surprise you by the amount of cars I've bought through trading CRT, but it's not worth it. For a start, you've posted the Ferrari anyway and tried to say it. Second of all, no, you fucking couldn't. You've literally gone to Dubai to rent a car. Like, that guy is actually a fraud. His concept is good, but honestly, do not trust a single word that man says. Do not trust a word. Do not trust what day it is. And don't use his Twitter for analysis. He's not actually that good at trading his own concepts. If I made 700 grand off one trade, I'd be bragging big time and not trying to prove. Do you know what I mean? Let me try and go on his Twitter so I can show you some shit. I don't even know if I'm logged in on here. I don't think I am. What account is that? Okay, right, that is correct. Bruv. Come on, you cunt. It's just a lie. It's just the biggest lie, like, and people actually believe it. His mate's gonna be back on live. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, Skull? What do you mean back on live? What do you mean back? Let's get rid of all these indicators, man, because these indicators can get in the way a lot. Right, we've got the accumulation, and we've got the manipulation. So this one should be our distribution. Yeah, actually, the price action does look kind of good. The schematic does look kind of good. You think GJ gonna reverse? Oh, GJ. Bad people asking for GJ. Oh, come on, guys, really? Come on, boys. We're wondering why we're losing trades and then we're doing stuff like this. It's just like, Again, we need something for the higher time frame. We need something for the higher time frame. What here tells you that we're going to come up? GJ. Am I thinking of the right pair? You think GJ going to reverse off prior day low? Prior day lows all the way up there. Oh my bad. I was on the fifth 4-hour chart. I thought I was on the hourly chart. I mean, I thought I was on the daily chart. I was thinking, fucking hell, why on earth are you short in there? It makes sense now. Fucking hell. Let's have a look. Yeah, I thought that was the daily. I was gonna say, fucking hell. But I mean, even on the 4-hour, it is a little bit silly. If we're looking at like the overall CRT, we can see what's going on right now. We're sweeping these candles highs, right? You can see these candles are really making big wicks and then closing. This one as well has made a big wick and then starting to obviously move down. So you can see we're having candle rejection. Not exactly CRT, but rejection to come lower into this specific candle. So let's have a look more and then on the 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour it looks a bit cleaner with our grab. So 4-hour we can see the internal external play out a lot better. You can see we've got this high has been swept, and you've got this fair value gap to be filled. This is our initial 4-hour bias. I'm gonna go down to the 15. See how the day's open so far. And you can see our next liquidity target is here. We've got this prior day low. Alright, we've got this prior day low, also New York low. So this is what you'd be looking to trade into. This will be your target. So that, yeah, a lot of people don't understand the true, like, how to actually analyze a chart. Just because we're down here doesn't mean you're looking at buyers, right? It's not how we trade our strategy. We'll have a clear draw and a clear target. So here, for example, your target is this prior day low. You want price to hit this prior day low. So what you should be trying to do is short into this prior day low. That's all you should be doing right now. Shouldn't be doing anything else. Should be trying to short into that prior day low. Potentially off this order block as well. Potentially of that. So that's what you'd be looking for. I mean, and then if we sweep this, then you'd look for your reversals, right? If we sweep it, but until then, I won't be looking for anything on GJ. Remember, it's just as important to have your draw and liquidity as, I mean, your target as it is to your actual draw. I'm going to turn the face cam on in a sec, boys. I know you might have been missing me, bears. I've had like 4 DMs of people saying like, bruv, just put your face cam on back on, man. Just been missing you, so fuck it, we will. Even though I barely need a haircut. Yeah, let's quickly turn this face cam on. Because it looks like GU's coming up. I do kind of like the way we're moving on the 4-hour. I mean, we filled this imbalance. And we are aware of that. But we filled it once before. And just looking, so I don't know if I'm being naive in thinking this. Let me. Right. Right. So this is where we look at our accumulation, manipulation, distribution. To be honest, it's a difficult one because this should be our distribution candle, really. So obviously we've got our high to be manipulated and our low to be manipulated. So this candle pretty much manipulated the low and then come up and manipulated the high. So now we should really distribute, right? This is what we should be doing, is we should be distributing. However, right now you can see it's looking like it's just accumulating a bit, right? It's just moving sideways a bit. It's not ideal, right? We don't want that. So yeah, so I'd really want to see this fair value gap get filled, get traded into. It is a 5 minute. There isn't a 15-minute one present, but yeah, that's the main thing that I'm looking at for this morning. Obviously, EU, we're looking for it to go short. We also got a video out very soon. Macy's dropping a video that's going to help you a lot, but okay, I've literally just closed it when I opened this. But me right now, USD, CAD, AUD, USD, and GU. What are you looking at? I mean, there's a lot of dollar pairs there, Dory. So what are you looking at? Morning, Tobias. You saying no trades then, bro? Not necessarily no trades. That's London session low. I think we will get a retrace and dump back down again. Yeah, I agree. For GJ Jess. Let's draw the same thing out for this. Let's draw on these 4-hour levels. Easiest way to draw out your 4-hour is use this tool. Oh, you can't see it. It's the little pen tool, the little pen lock tool, and then rather than fucking clicking it every time, you can just tap it once and it draws in. Boom. Alright, so now, okay, let's get rid of this. Let's have a bit more of a clean chart. Now we can go on to the 5 minute and again see what happens. So, okay, we need another one here, don't we? Okay, so we've got our accumulation. Again, actually, let me make it visible. Let's make it visible. 15 degrees today. Get shorts. It's 15 degrees today. I'm looking at shorts. I don't know if that was a joke you was actually trying to make, like, or you was actually talking about normal, like, actual swimming, like, shorts. It's 15 degrees today out. I'm bare thinking about shorts. Proper considering shorts. Actually quite funny, bruv. So we've got accumulation, manipulation. Again, we should have this distribution. We've got a 15 minute on here, which is a bit nicer. I don't really like this though, because the best POI is not in the premium of this leg. Right, it's in the discount quite clearly. So we do want it to trade up into this premium in order to get those high quality positions. EU, if we look at the leg, it is a bit bunched together, man, with all these fucking candles here. But you can see we did come into the OTE. And yeah, I suppose we could just see it as a slow, steady retracement. let's have a look now. Just get serious on these positions now. Oh, mate, it's one of my pet hates when I don't get it bang on. There we go. Yeah, so that's what I'll be looking at. Okay. Okay, yeah, chat, let me know what we're saying. Any other pairs you want me to keep my eye on, let me know, because I will forget to look at pairs like GJ and EJ and stuff that I don't normally look at. So anything you're looking at, boys, let me know in the chat so I can just write it down and then make sure I'm flicking between them. Right now I'm going to be looking at EU and GU. But if you man want me to look at EJ, EG as well, then yeah, write them down now. Yes, it was a good joke from me. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually Bear made me laugh. 15 degrees today, I'm bare thinking about taking. It's 15 degrees today, Dill. Do you reckon we should take shorts? Oh, mate, the possibilities are endless as well. Oh, who heard that? That was my teeth cracking. Fuck. Gold. Okay, looks like we've got a few gold traders in here. Don't know the obsession with gold. I'll be honest, I don't really get the obsession. Get this face, come on. I don't really get the obsession with gold, but fair enough. I see it as more like the first pair that people look at when they're trading. And they just think that it's got to be the best then. Oh, tell you what, that order block was just about missed it. Yeah, so for gold, we're still sticking with our higher time frame really. We've got our imbalance and we've got our external. So we had our internal and external on the weekly. So what we was hoping for the last 2 weeks really was to tap into this imbalance and then price to move to the upside. Don't worry, bro, it's only 6 degrees. 6 degrees looking to the still. I need to put a hat on, bro. My hair's actually too long. Come on, but then I go bare dark. Okay, that's better. I call gold traders the noobs. Yeah, we're looking to fill this and then take the external. Obviously, if we look right now how we're doing to get there, yeah, I think we're gonna come into this order block. We've got inducement here. I remember when you're talking about the higher time frame, like when you're talking about this 4-hour time frame, most likely you're talking about as a target, so like what you actually want to trade into. Ideally, you'd trade into this higher time frame level, right? Ideally, you'd wait for buys and you'd buy off there, but not a lot of people are good at waiting or waiting for buys, so you could also sell down to the actual draw. If you look at the CRT on the 4-hour, there's nothing. CRT on the daily, there is this high. But actually got confirmed CRT here. I could very potentially come into this low, but bear in mind CRT only has to be 50%. And we only have to come into 50%. But it's kind of a nice sweep the way it wicked as well. It's not the worst in the world. So yeah, I want it to come down to that really. So I don't know what that means for you in terms of actually taking trades, but we're just so low from this Asia range, man. We're so low down from it. We obviously want to, and it's the story of our fucking lives this week. We're just running so far away from these daily trade opens. But what you'd really want, and it may be asking for a lot. It may be asking for a lot, but Mate, this hat looks fucking retarded. ACG didn't tell me about trailing drawdown. What do you mean? I mean, all the rules would have been there, bro, on ACG. I can't lie. All the rules are there. That's for sure. Oh, mate, I might just fucking take this off. I can't see with it on or without it. Might as well just leave it off. I thought it like sunblocks, so you could shadow or something. Fuck it. ACG didn't tell me about trading drawdown. Would have been. Wait, let me fucking finish this a sec. Alright, nice. Let me read the chat. EU, god damn it, thanks to you I removed my GU long position. It's flying. Imagine being this type of a person. Let me find out this knob. Yeah, I mean if you've removed your GU long position because of me, then yeah, you're imagining things. I never told you to do that. Never once told you to do that. You're just being an idiot, mate. Bear need a haircut, bro. Fuck's sake. Let's go to this cunt's channel, see what he's on. Oh shit, I clicked off the music. Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. Don't worry, bro, it's only like 6 degrees at the moment. Let me put this fucking thing on. I'm actually going to get a haircut today because I've realised no matter how I do it, it looks absolutely shit. No matter what I do with it at this point. Keep it out of my fucking eyes. I had a gold long from 2-1 and price it's never gone lower since. One lot would have been like 84k up right now. Would have been, yeah, that's unreal if you held that. That's insane. That's insane. What are you saying, James? Bagged 4% this morning on GU on my ACG. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Let's go, James, man. Anyone else wants to get an account, man? You know where to go. Alpha Capital Group got the best accounts. You take that EU short. Nah, man. Like I said, there's not enough higher time frame, so I'm waiting to see us come into our levels and then how we're going to react. If there's something that's really good on the higher time frame, then we'll go with that. But if there's nothing, then you want to just have that extra degree of caution, really. So we've got this order block up here, so it's really just getting a premium entry as well. Again, I'm not going to be entering straight off this order block because there's just nothing on the higher time frame. It's not enough. The only thing I have is this 4 hour, which is just the same really as an Asia liquidity grab. So there's nothing wrong with waiting to see what happens. Obviously, if you're going with that, you want to up your stop loss to 6. These boys tell you all the time, stick to your trade. You've decided to place it, win or lose, learn it. Yeah, that's it. And even if I always do say that, even if I have a long and you have a short, you're either going to your trade. I mean, if you like my logic and trust me more, then go with my trade. But you're gonna make way more progress if you go it with yourself and make the mistake. Like making the mistakes, absolutely fine. Clear buyers out, finally Asian FEG. Clear buyers out, finally Asian FEG. I'm not too sure what you mean, bro. Yeah, my bad. Starting with a psychology and performance coach next week. I'm easy tricked. It's just about being confident, bro. That's the main thing. It's just about being confident. That's it. As long as you're confident in your positions, you won't change it for anyone. And the only thing that gives you confidence is experience. This is looking like a gammy orange. FEG Lincoln. Daily FEG just above on EU. Yeah, we did see that. Just above that order block. Oh, not that order block, that candle. At the final 15 minute. That's what line you see here is, bro. I mean, wow. Look at that reaction. Wow. Stunning. Just stunning. I mean, even if that 15 or 5 minutes, sorry. I've got him on EU because both of them are fair play. What entry did you get in? Okay. I mean, yeah, you're not going to get much better entries than that ever. If you wanted re-entries, as we said, nothing wrong with waiting. First thing we're going to do is put our stop loss. Second thing, put our TP. We know what that is. And then it's just the entry. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, if you missed that first one, it's probably where I'd have my next one. Law of effort's there, inducement's there, momentum. Two six, boys. Yeah, let's drag it across anyway. Interestingly enough, GU's not reacted off the same at all. It's actually come into this order block we was looking at. Let me know, boys. Are we in yet or are we still waiting? Let's put this one onto the side just so we know. You fucking teddy cat. Both trades to Asia low, then I'm done for the week because it's NFP tomorrow. Yeah, obviously tomorrow you don't want to be trading. New York session, we do have quite a lot of news later on. Two six, what the fuck? Where's my fucking... I don't think this is it. I don't think this is my... That is. Okay, fair enough. Two six, boys. I wish I could put some other tunes on, but it's got to be this one because of the fucking copyright. Why as well on TradingView does it... I don't know why it does this. I don't know if it's trying to trick you out, but you know when on TradingView, when you make a new account or you sign into a new account for the first time on that phone, and all the pairs it suggests you are like the worst pairs. It doesn't have EU, doesn't have GU, doesn't have EG or gold. All it has is like AUD, CAD, like all the worst pairs in the world. Why does it do that? Why do you boys think it does that? Because that is honestly bare annoying every time you got to fucking click on it. It just doesn't make any sense why that would be the case. Like, beautiful. UJ, people looking at UJ again. That is a lovely, lovely re-entry though, boys. Absolutely perfect re-entry. Absolutely perfect. Perfect entry, perfect re-entry. Let's go. Absolutely perfect, boys. Short GJ now, thank me later. Let's have a look. Not in this order block yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. I still think it's a little bit early. Targeting Asia low or any lower? Yeah, Asia low. Asia low is what the target would be. For sure. As we said, boys, you can wait for us to come in and then wait for the inversion or the refinement. Absolutely beautiful, man. Fucking perfect entry, bruv. I don't know if anyone got that re-entry or the main entry, but both of them were absolutely to the pip insane. Let's read some of the chat I've missed. DXY reacting off that 5-minute order block. Lou, if it's not a problem, would you help me by looking at a trade I took yesterday? I sent into trade for. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll have a look. What pair was it, Tobias? I'm shadow banned, or is it just a bad question? Wait, you're shadow banned? Oh no, yeah, no, you're sweet, Tobias. You're sweet, bro. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. Just send me, let me know what pair it is, and I'll try and find it. I don't know if you just sent it in there just now or. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ. Getting to that point, I'd rather wait for next week for a much, much better position. Wow. I mean, wow, look at this century, man. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful, man. Beautiful to the T. Whoever was in that short, you can fucking thank me later, you cunt. And I mean that. Trying to have a go at me earlier. You're fucking welcome. You absolute bastard of a thing. Whoever said that, you bastard of a cunt. You are fucking welcome, lad. You're fucking welcome. Oh, jeez. Didn't realise how actually far to the side this is. Boom! Tobias, let's have a look at Tobias's trade. I got bullied for my setup. Yeah, I've just seen that. Oh, that's jokes. To be fair, bro, you shouldn't write so much shit on your chart, but it's more how you understand it. I understand it better if it's clear as possible, but you might not be the same, so that's fair. Hit my TP already, just made £200 in 4 mins. Let's go. Let me quickly take a picture. Oh, it looks a bit gay, man. Fuck off. Let's see the chat. Boom. Let's see. If you just took my GJ trade, you're welcome, lol. Go check now. How many pips was you aiming for, Jess? Fucking hell. Must have only been aiming for about 10 pip. G tanking as well. I sent it yesterday. It was a GJ sell. I'll thank you right now. Cheers, Mush. No worries, Marshall. Can you explain what you saw on EU? Yep, no worries. What doesn't make sense on EU, bro, that I saw, Tommy? The acid trip in a Dulux warehouse was me. My bad, mate. Fucking hell. Let me have a look at this. An acid trip in a Dulux warehouse. And Stu has to say something to Jack. Oh, mate. That's fucking jokes. Let's remove these for the time being, just so we can actually look at if anyone's still looking at getting in or anything like that. Actually. Again, we got a clear draw and a clear target. That's the main thing. Higher time frame could have been a bit better. Higher time frame could have been a bit better, and I would have signalled it with some big risk, but it was just a little live one, to be fair. That it was good, like it was a good Asia liquidity trade, but in terms of the higher time frame and everything included, did you see his chart? All sorts of lines where yeah, no, it was mad. It was mad. Louis, GJ swept prior day low now. What do you think about it? Yeah, that's it now for the day. For the London session. That's the move of the London session. Now, it's kind of good because you got this clear leg, right? You got this clear high and low. So now, if you are looking at buys after we've taken this prior day low, you've got something to wait for. You've got your change of character. So if we change character, and we could go higher. If we carry on breaking bearish structure, then obviously I'd be looking for POIs to go short, right? So it's mainly about looking at lower time frame order flow at this point to see if your POIs are going to be reacted off. So I'll definitely mark out the swing high. Oh, fuck you. I'll definitely mark out the swing high. Like that. And then, yeah, we know this is mainly what we're filling. Well, in my opinion, this is mainly what we're fit. Why is it orange? Or am I bugging out? Nah. Whoa, that's weird. Is anyone else seeing that? It must be the coloration on my laptop. What? Bro, you're telling me these aren't? That's fucking weird. It looks orange just because there's an orange line on it. That's fucking bare weird, man. I've never noticed that. But on this screen, on my YouTube screen, it don't even look weird. That's fucking... Wonder why it's doing that. Bro, even now it looks kind of orange. But anyway, yeah, so we know that... Okay, that's fucking white. It was on 1%. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, we do want it to come down a bit lower into this. So, more than anything, I'll be, again, just looking at selling into this. Our main thing, again, is our target. Target being this FVG on the 4 hour. Yeah, this target being our FVG. So what we're trying to do is ideally have a good retracement and then short down into that level, right? That's mainly what we want to be doing. So just because we're taking a low, we're not going to automatically flip. We're going to mark out our highs, and if we break it, then we'll consider going longer. And obviously there's other things you can look for example, your inversion fair value gaps on your 5 minutes. So for example, if price decides to close above this bearish fair value gap, then it shows the order flow is potentially being disrespected. So if price rallies up into here, and rather than dropping down off of here, it rallies up into there and closes above, we're looking for this to be act as a flip zone. So we use this then for buys, for us to tap back into it and use it as a bullish one now, and then we'll get that buy. So yeah, FVGs can be different depending on how price is interacted with them. If we respected them, like you want to go with the continuation. If we've disrespected them, then yeah, you want to use them as a reversal, and it's gone from bearish to bullish. It's funky price action. It's kind of, I know we obviously got them nice moves down, but it kind of is a bit consolidatory, I'm not going to lie. I mean, either way. What have you got in this one? Or I'm sure it was a 5 pip stop loss. In fact, I'm fucking certain it was a fade pip. Alright. Let's make sure yeah, it was there. Cool. Just 1, 3, and 4. Harvey Elliott said it was a great team performance. BA. Let's have a look at the fucking results. I didn't actually watch it. What happened? I know they won 1-0. Yeah, 5-1. 2 5-1 entries there, boys. So definitely enough to capitalise on. Let's see if we come up higher into this one now for our third fucking re-entry. Woke up too late. Yeah, you've already missed 2. Look at the stats. Was a banging game, I can't lie. Alisson the hero. Oh, fucking hell. The Liverpool are lucky though, innit? Liverpool always will be and always have been lucky. I think Liverpool they've got to be the luckiest team, innit? Like obviously it was Man United for a bit. But that's the one thing you actually got to say about Man City, to be fair. Like, for years and years and years, all the luck and all the officials were always with Man United. And then it just switched to Liverpool. It skipped out City. It was never even City. It was just, well, to be fair, they always get blessed a bit, but it's just because they're good. But yeah, now, obviously, well, the last, 5 years or so, it's just been Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. All the luck, all the officiating, all the referees, all the punditry, literally anything on their side. It's all on Liverpool's side. Like everyone, the media and the powers that be want Liverpool to win the league this year. Not this year, but want Liverpool to do well. It's probably just a money thing, obviously. Like United, they want them to do well because it fucking makes more money because they're a bigger club. And then Liverpool, they're just way bigger than City, aren't they? And they're bigger than Arsenal. So, but yeah, they do seem to get a lot of luck, man. Fucking Liverpool. Must be so good to be a fan of theirs in Champions League, though. All these late winners, mate. It's like every single year they have a late, unreal winner. Alisson's cold, though, man. Fair play to Alisson. He's fucking unreal. 9.1 rating he got. Actually, I should really be looking at it on here so we can actually look together, innit? Really? What a retarded way to do it. Why would it start me 5 weeks old? Fucking stupid. But they are quality though, Liverpool, man. Got the stats. Was a banging game, Harrison the hero. Got to have EU and GU when I seen that 1 hour candle pushed down with a top wick. Made 4% at one account, 2% at the other. Lovely EK. That's what we like to hear, brother. That's what we like to hear. Exactly what we like to hear. Harvey Elliott came on as a sub and scored within a minute of him coming on. Oh, I can't stand that geezer, man. Can't stand Harvey Elliott. Alisson best in the game. Yeah, that's guaranteed. That's confirmed, bro. Always said that. 27 shots, 10 on target. Barca won with 10 men as well. Who were Barca playing? I actually didn't watch any football last night at all. Not 1 minute of anything. But why did it do this, bro? Fucking hell. It's actually updated. Fucking hell. Wait, Barca are shit, though. I'm sorry, their league, boys, when are we going to have a serious conversation about the La Liga? When are we seriously going to talk about it? Bro, look at these players, man. Look at these players. When I tell you, bruv, just think about some of these players. Wojciech Szczesny, not good enough for Arsenal about 8 years ago. 6, 7, 8 years ago. Petr Cech, how bad was Petr Cech for us, was our replacement for Szczesny. That is how shit fucking Szczesny was. Szczesny terrible. Cabrassi, I'm not going to lie, I've never heard of him, and he's shit probably because he got sent straight red. Martinez, he's alright. Koundé's alright, but he's a bit of a weirdo the way what he wears. Balde, yep, he's shit in my opinion. I don't really rate either of them fullbacks, but I suppose Koundé ain't too bad. But overall, defence and keeper, shit. And then we got the 2 DMs. Alright, they're decent. We'll give them that. Pedri's alright. De Jong's good. Olmo, shit. Well, not shit, but bang average. Rafinha, shit. Yamal, good. Lewandowski, shit and past it. The amount of old past it shit players they have. Like, imagine having to be a Barcelona fan. Do you remember when it was actually used to be bare good to be a Barcelona fan? Now it's like a punishment to be a Barcelona fan. You've actually got to pretend and convince yourself that your players are actually good. They're just fucking all shit, like. I actually like Barcelona a bit, but I'd love them to do shit, man. I'd love them to do shit. Same as Real. Yeah, these lot shit. Cabrassi is 17, going to be the best centre-back in the world. I'll behave, mate. I've heard it before. Boys, how many times has this new Barcelona player, trust me, he's going to be the best in the world. He's going to be the best in the world. He's going to be the best in the world. Barcelona have not produced one world-class player, not one world-class player from their academy since the Pep Guardiola days. Not one. Maybe Yamal, but he's still like 17, and I wouldn't really call him world-class right now. He's obviously a good player, but other than Yamal, they've literally produced no one of any serious quality. And every single year, oh yeah, this Barca player, this Barca player, this Barca player. It's like, fucking hell, when are they going to give it up, man? When are they going to give it up? You buy all your players like everyone else. You don't fucking use your academy to build. You just buy people like everyone else does. All of your good players that you've bought. Let's actually look again, all your best players. Where are these fuckers? Fucking Barcelona, high horses. Yeah, you bought him, I don't know about him. You bought him, you didn't buy him, you bought him, you didn't buy him, you bought him, you bought him. So the only player, pretty much all your top scorers have been bought. Your Miles obviously decent. Your best midfielder's been bought. You pretty much old. Like, do you know what I mean? They love to act like they're this team that makes like academy players. Since Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets and all them lot, and Puyol and fucking PK and all that squad there, they actually haven't made anyone. They haven't produced anything of any quality. Yeah, like obviously Yamal's sick, but he's bare young, innit? You can't really say like, oh, he's gone on to do X, Y, and Z. He's still like 17, 18, isn't he? Pedri I rate, but again, Pedri's so overrated. If you man ever watch Pedri, like his quality, he's got that Spanish quality on the ball, but he's just not that effective. Like, yeah. Cabarassi is the real deal, bro. Barca are mint, they've been unstoppable in the Champions League as well. Barca are dead. I'm more inclined to use this DXY Asia height as TP loop. Yeah, I mean, if we really look at it, then if we really look at it, we can sort of see what is going on for the dollar itself, and that's just accumulation, boys. It's just accumulation. You see, man, pure accumulation. We should move up, right? We should move up because we're accumulating after taking a low. It shows that we're reaccumulating to then go higher. Pedri won't lace a Prem midfielder's boots. He's just class for the Spanish league. I mean, it's the same as that fucking... Remember Ansu Fati? Oh my God, Ansu Fati, he's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing. Oh, Ansu Fati. Went to Brighton and was like the stinkiest player anyone's ever seen. Well, let's have a look. I'll have a look at that Cabrassi in a sec. Beat Real Madrid 5-2 in the Spanish Cup final when they had 10 men. Fair play. Riyad Mahrez is the best. Riyad Mahrez is the best. Something tells me that you're Algerian. Bro, them type of countries bear make me laugh. Like, they're not niche countries, but like, they don't get mentioned that much. So you always see it on Twitter. There could be like, there'd be like a random stat. It'd be like, I don't know, most country most likely to get killed by drug traffickers. And then it'd be like number 4, Venezuela or something. And then someone in the comments, some Venezuelan in the comments would be like, yes, Venezuela mentioned, get in. Like, just as long as they're mentioned, they're just like, yes, W Venezuela, man, let's go. But you see it all the time. It's like, it'll be like countries, you get it with Indians. No, not Indians. What country I was going to say? You get it with, there's another thing you get with Indians. But yeah, the thing where there's like them niche countries that don't really get mentioned. And there's just, whenever it gets mentioned, it's just like, yes. Algeria mentioned, W. And the other thing about Indians is what is going on with this pandemic or epidemic of Indians pretending to not be Indian online. What is that? Is anyone in here Indian? Can anyone explain maybe the cultural reason for this? But for some reason, there's bare like, not far right, but right leaning. Well, I say right leaning. They're on the right. Okay, they're not right leaning. They are on the right. Slightly over to the far side, but anyway, they all claim to be British or American, but they're all just Indian. I don't understand it. Obviously, it's just a money thing. Maybe it's just good friends. Maybe it's purely a money thing. I don't know, but it seems to happen all the time. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. You know that thing. Does everyone know that meme? The Inglorious Bastards meme. It's either DXY. Yeah, let's actually sit on the DXY for a minute, to be fair, because this is the main one that's going to dictate all. And this is this accumulation that we're stuck in. Let's actually go down, and I'm going to measure the whole day using a fixed range volume profile. So from there to here, you see obviously the most volume, well, where the most trades, the most positions are getting placed, is along this level here, right? So you can see while we're consolidating against this point, it is obviously showing that there's a lot of people not only getting in buys but also getting in sells, right? So there's a lot of conflicting people. It's not like it's a consolidation where nothing's happening. It's a consolidation where people are getting induced into sells and people are getting induced into buys, right? So when we do move, it should be a pretty good explosive move because there'll be enough liquidity on the opposite side to take us out. Far right rising across the world. Yeah, but no, what I mean is, if you man use Twitter, if anyone is on Twitter, you know what I mean. There's bare far right accounts, there's bare far left accounts, like there's just hella accounts, like political accounts. But it's always an Indian that turns out to be owning this account that's been like defender of British values, based in, I don't know, Blunder, and then it's weird. It always seems to be Indians. And then another thing I see, you know, after the World Cup, I don't know if anyone notices this, and I don't know if this is just because they're because they're racist, but whenever a black player gets, like, you know them comments you used to see it, I don't know if it still happens, but you go in their comments, a black player misses a penalty, and there are people spamming monkey emojis. If you go on their account, it's never a European or American, it's always someone from Asia. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Asian people just hate black people and black people hate Asian people. There's just a war going on that white people just don't really see. But it's weird. Like, I don't know what it is. That's why India's always fascinated me a bit. It's like they've got their own little world there and nobody really knows what's going on. But they just got their own little thing. There's like 1 billion of them. I think there's 1 billion of them, isn't there? Or like 800 million. I was going to talk about how many Indians in India, as if there weren't a word for that. 1.5 billion people, bruv. They got more. Oh. What? Oh, okay, 1998. Fucking hell. I thought that said 2018 for some reason. I was going to say, what? They've added 400 billion people in like 6 years. Holy shit. Chilean fans, our comments all the time. Brenton Diaz is your best player. Yeah, this is what I mean. They just love it. Like, they love getting mentioned. It's bare funny. Getting through the daily to open is going to be the key, I think. Yeah, let's actually have a look. I've had my indicators turned off, so I haven't really looked at it. Okay, nice. GU's moving down. It's battled past that daily true. I mean, boys, I'm not going to lie. We actually hit the nail on the cock today. As they say, well, they don't say that, but we did hit the nail on the head today. Obviously, we had this main one. Doesn't look like this re-entry is going to tap back in, but we had this main one. Then we had our re-entry on this fair value. Then we had our third re-entry there. We'll see if it comes up into that. Should do. Should make another leg up just to come down. We know DXY's accumulating, so just bear that in mind. Indians think they are Yanks. What do you mean? Asians sit behind the screen the most. I don't know. I do think a big part of it is just money. Like, they're just doing it for money. I don't think there's necessarily a huge amount of Indians that like are racist or care about British politics. It probably more is just like, it's just engagement farming. That's what they do, and they know the easiest cunts to engagement farm is political people, because you can literally say Donald Trump's a cunt and get a million questions saying he ain't, or Donald Trump's a legend and you get a million comments saying he ain't. It's free money for these man, so I can see why they're doing it. It's just weird, like. It's just weird. You see someone as English for ages and then they get exposed. And it's like that, you know, from Inglourious Bastards. I'll show you. You know, this one. And it gives it away. One of them was like, G, you better touch Asia low. Yeah, nice. G, you better complete that. I think EU's coming up a bit. If you look at EG, boom, lovely, boys. That one's doing unreal. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Boys, not gonna lie, all the trades we've had from this morning, creaming. Absolutely creaming. If you've ever heard of Gin Hee, that actually means creamy pussy in Thai. And also sounds like a shortened version of a Guinness, which is a creamy beer. So I must go ahead and say this was a Gin Hee morning. It went pretty well. We haven't had a day like this in a while where it's mainly just been Asia liquidity. Like, there hasn't been for EG. I mean, EG was a bit nicer because, as I said, like we was in line with the trend. The trend was bullish. But it was mainly just Asia liquidity grab, right? We just take the Asia low, change your character, order block, right? Same for EU and GU, really. There weren't that much on the higher time frame. If we go back to GU, obviously there wasn't that much really, if anything, on the higher time frame. It was just took the Asia high, inversion fair value gap, order block, bomb, simple as that. And then EU was even smoother, really. EU was literally, again, took the Asia high, inversion fair value gap there, and then picking your entry, which was that order block to sell. So easy, boy. So simple, this Asia liquidity. It is better when you have a higher time frame confluence, but hopefully this makes sense, because a lot of you might have seen me trade Asia liquidity or daily trade continuation this week, and you know how I trade it. But hopefully what you learned this week is today is that you've realised how you can actually wait. So this one, you know, I weren't that really confirmed. I weren't that sure because there was no higher time frame. So remember, boys, you can wait. You can wait till we tap in, and then you can always get your re-entry like that. All right. So hopefully that's something you learn, is when there is no higher time frame, what else can we do? You don't just want to be blindly placing it without any higher time frame because it's too risky. You don't want to completely miss the move because then you're disrespecting what the lower time frame's showing you in real time. But the good balance of that is wait for us to tap your level, wait for us to tap this order block, and then go even lower on the time frames and get a refined entry. And if this had just carried on going up and up and up, and like, say at this point here, where did we tap? Yeah, So when we tapped, we just went, the next candle went up and up and up and up. Then we would have known not to take it. But where we waited and we saw this reaction, obviously breaking this 1 minute low there and creating a fair value gap, it was decent confirmation for us that that short was gonna play out. You can see we filled that and then moved down pretty nicely. Yeah, hopefully you learned that today, boys. Anyway. Ravi, was it sent into the Signal chat? This one weren't sent in, bro. This one weren't sent in. This one weren't sent in. What am I just saying? German don't do their freeze like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what you get, because obviously there's bare of them that claim to be English, but they're just not. What did one of them say the other day? One of them was like, oh, I was having lunch in downtown London, like downtown London. What else did they say? It's like a funny example. Oh, I can't remember what it was, but it was like, it was proper funny though. It was just something that no one would ever say from England, but sounds like we would say if you weren't. It's bare funny, and you just see the comments every time. It's just people just spamming that picture. It's fucking funny. Yeah, this one weren't sent into the Signals chat. That's what I'm saying. I more want to catch these ones on live, especially when it's a bit more speculative. So it's a bit more on your own personal decision. Do you want to get on that straight off that order block? Do you want to get off this fair value gap? Do you want to wait for an even further re-entry? Do you want to miss it out completely? It's more up to you, which is why I prefer doing this for trades like this. I'd rather do the live rather than send it straight in, because these ones are risky. This one went well for us, but they don't always go well, these type of trades. So another thing is our Signal group's already up. Was up last month, obviously, and it's already up in March. And we've had a minimal amount of trades in March. I've literally been keeping it to a minimum, and just low amount but higher quality setups. So that's what I'm going to stick to, and that is the name of the game this month, especially where we've been moving up. Look at them opens. We called the days, to be fair, boys. Yesterday was a bit, there weren't that much to call, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday we called perfectly. So we are just trying to make sure that we don't waste that. Right? So there's calling the market, and then there's placing a trade, right? They're two different things. So it's about getting the perfect balance of the two. I'll call the market some days and I'll see a trade some days, but if they're not matching together, then I won't take it. When I'm able to call the market and I see a setup, that's when I'll join them together, send it in, and that's how we finish profitable every single month. And that's how we are profitable last month, we're profitable this month. So if you do want to get in the Signals chat, boys, send me a message. But obviously, you man know me anyway. Like, it's not like you're going to join the Signal group and I'm a completely different person. Like, hopefully you're still, when you're in the Signal group, you're still in the live, so you're still hearing what I'm saying, you're still learning, you're still seeing, okay, I may have sent this level in as a signal, but I'm on live saying this is your lower risk position, this is your higher risk position, this is your re-entry. So Signals is better if you're watching my lives and stuff as well. But if you do want to get in the Signals, boys, then drop me a message on Discord. Obviously my Discord is, my link to my Discord's in my description. We're assuming that everyone here is in my Discord though. If not, you can join it there, and my name is Louis there, as you can see. Let me let it load. This is me. Okay, you can't actually see it, can you? This is me there, so send me a message if you want to join the Signals, or you can send me a message on like Instagram as well, but Discord's just easier. Yeah, I'll get back to you on Discord, led. Oh shit, yeah, I can do that now actually. Coming so close to that low. I'm assuming, yeah, GU took it nicely. So boom, lovely for GU. Lovely, lovely, lovely GU. Beautiful. That London PA. Well, you're not rating it, M Hustler. You're not rating it. Come on, man. Just got a little bit left to break that low. Get rid of that now as well. Fuck off. Two sex boys, we fucking give. What? Okay, there we go. Fucking hell. Took me a while, didn't it? Jesus, fuck me. Please fuck off, man. Yeah, you got access to that now, bro. Led. You got access to that now. Boom. Boom. So yeah, lovely, man. Lovely morning, to be fair. We caught the move of the day perfectly. If anyone's got any questions about this setup, feel free to ask. Was a 6 pip stop. Oh mate, don't fucking piss me off, you dirty c. Oh mate, fuck you, kill yourself. I mean, yeah, they're the two trades we had. DXY getting close to daily to open. No trade until I see higher time frame signs of reversal. Fair enough. Do you ever spam trades like you're unsure on challenges rather than using funded, or just wait? You want to wait for the A+ setups, bro. Wait for the A+ setups. Definitely wait for the A+ setups. Even potential re-entries on EG from the daily trope if we don't continue. Let's have a look at EG. Sweet, bro, doing it now. Cool, bro. On the 1 minute, what would you consider the low on EU for the change of character on the 1 minute? The low on EU for a change of character. The low would be here. Yeah, that's it. The high, if you mean the high, it would be that wick, and then the pre-break will be this. Let's have a look at EG again. See a few people in the chat talking about EG. Why Gwen? 50. Bro, how much of the screen is cut off? Holy shit. Oh, it's because of that, that's why. GJ tapped into 1 hour bullish. Wait, hang on. Louis, I got into the G you sell early and got stopped out. Anything you can see that should have made me wait a bit for the second manipulation? Time. It's always better if you wait till 8. It's a bit early. Like, this time's a bit early, mate. That's literally it, the time. And the other thing is this 15-minute, this half hour, 15-minute, whatever you want to call it. Normally you see a lot of the time when it appears we have a change of character or a 5-minute inversion up here or whatever it may be, we're actually filling a greater fair value gap, and a lot of the time it will be 15-minute or half hour. So make sure you're always checking that. You probably saw it before in the day. I'll try to find you another example. I'll find you an example, but yeah, you see it a lot of the time. It seems like we're having a change of character, but what we're actually doing is just filling this. So it will be too risky because we don't know if we're just looking to fill that, right? And then you can see that is what we was doing. We was filling that and then moving to the upside. After we filled that and moved to the upside, we got no reason to come lower. So the fact we did come lower is why it was kind of obvious we was going to short from this point. But yeah, we was filling this 15-minute, which is why I wouldn't have taken it. After we made this high, we shouldn't come back down. So yeah. Oh, in terms of the age of liquidity, yeah, it would be that same level, Cam. It would be that same level. The most recent 1 minute. That's yes, just the most recent 1 minute. It's a price. It doesn't have to be the first one since it broke it. It's just got to be the most recent one. The current range needs to be disrespected. GJ tapped into 1 hour. Do you think EU can push lower? Yeah, for sure. For sure we can. I mean, we should do. We should push lower. Should start coming into this fair value gap now, boys. This is really our main draw. This is what we should come into, is this fair value. So I'll be surprised if we stop here and go bullish. That would be kind of poor. I'd much prefer us to trade lower into here, but we'll see. So I can definitely see it coming lower. What about potential buy on GU? No, I wouldn't really be looking for buyers. Motto. Looking at ATV, DXY. Looking at DXY, EU looks like it will go lower. Yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. Thanks, I appreciate it. No worries, VGOC. Let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, again, boys, as we said, I wouldn't be looking at buys here. We just want to be looking at sells. That's it. We want to be looking at sells till our main draw. You can see we've been doing exactly that, right? So here, what did we do? We rallied up and sold to our draw there. And then at this point here, what did we do? We sold again to here. So you want to be careful with buys. As I was trying to tell you earlier, like you want to wait for price to actually give you a reason and have an actual target to go to. Can you look at gold? Can means the 1 minute change character from the short down. On EU, you mean? EU there weren't, well, I don't know if he means this level or what. EU, obviously there wasn't a change of character until here. We went off the inversion. you can see we had the, I'll mark out for you, low, high, low, high, low, high, right? This is the anomaly, because we've got a lower low and a higher high, so this is the anomaly. And then we've got a low again, and a high, and a low, right? So you can see, there was never actually a change of character in there. There was never a change of character to the downside. It was more just about order flow, to do with fair value gaps, filling this one, and then moving up, and then coming back down again, even though, well, you got to think, when it starts coming, can you stop fucking knocking, bruv? And then, yeah, you got to think, when we started coming down, what are we going to come down to? If it's not for the Asia low, what are we coming down to? Because we've already filled this. So you got to think, if we're at this point here now, and we get this big candle that's disrespecting fair value gaps, as it did here, you got to think, what else are we going to be aiming for? There's nothing else to aim for, right? There's either this fair value, which has been filled, so that's not that, or there's this low here. So if it's not that low, it's like, cool, what's in the middle of here and here that we're targeting? Like, what's the, it's obviously not that, right? It's going to be the Asia low, more than likely, right? So this is why, obviously adding that with other things like momentum, obviously we had inversions. We had, not only did we have inversions, but we had opposite fair value gaps getting made. So we had a bullish fair value gap, which was disrespected. And then we had a bearish one made in its place. And then was doing things like trailing up into these fair value gaps and interacting with it and selling off, which, yeah, it was all confirmation for us, for our shorts. I'm only looking for buyers on GU 4-hour imbalance. That's why I want to learn. Yeah, you're not doing nothing wrong, bro. You're just looking through the market from a different lens than me. So the difference is, what you're saying is, you're saying, okay, I only want to buy. We're basically both saying the same thing. What we both think will happen, or not think, but what we both want to happen. What we both want to happen is this to happen, right? So price can come into here, this 4-hour fair value gap, and move up. This is what we want to happen. So ideal world is that we buy off of here, right? Obviously right now we are not there though, right? We're not there. So what are we going to do? We're not there. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Are we going to buy at a shit point? Or would we rather sell into the point that we know is good? We'd much rather sell into the point that we know is good. Obviously, not just blindly, but if there's stuff like this, which we're seeing, which is CRT, obviously the Asia high swept, and all the stuff on the lower time frame we already talked about. Yeah, all the stuff on the lower time frame we already talked about. You still want that as well, but in terms of when we're here, and we want to buy off of here, you can either take an early shit buy, which is probably going to get stopped, or you can sell down to then buy up. So it's just a sell to buy, I guess you would call it. We wait, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you want to do. You can do three. You can either buy off here, you can sell down to then buy, or you can do nothing and just wait. Nothing really wrong with doing any of them, other than buying at a shit point, because both of them are optimal. Right here, you're just selling to an optimal point. And here you're just, when you're doing nothing, you're just waiting till an optimal point's hit. Alright, so it's all still optimal unless you start buying prematurely. That's when it starts getting stupid. Which is why I'm looking at sells right now and not buys right now. Because we still got 35 pips to fill it, 15 to enter it, and therefore 25 to reach 50%. So, no worries, mate. Yeah, let's look at gold Rosaya. Yeah, still coming down as we thought to that wick low there, to this 4-hour order block. Once we get to this 4-hour order block again, that's when I'll potentially be looking at reversals. Alright, so we've got a few things confirmed. We've got this weekly imbalance. So weekly internal, and then we got our weekly external, or our weekly high. So we should fill this and then move up to that. You can see we're doing that so far. Filled this, started to move up. Got a bit of an order block here, change your character. So yeah, what I want to see is price come down into this order block and then hopefully have that continuation move completing that weekly level. But that's what we want to see on gold, really. And that's an example you can see the momentum so heavy to the downside. EU, GU, EG, shit like this, you don't want to be going against it like that. If it's so heavy to the downside, you just want to be selling. But gold's different because gold moves with so much more momentum, and it's also a lot more affected by fundamental news, a lot more affected by unscheduled news, a lot more affected by non-financial news, which is really important. So a lot of the financial move, guys, the financial news, guys, is all on here, right? It's all on Forex Factory. We can track it. So, for example, our EU, GU, EG, GJ, EJ, these type of pairs, they're going to be mainly dictated by financial news, all of which are scheduled, right? So CPI is at a certain day of the week, right? NFP Friday is on a certain day of the month, right? These news events, PPI, CPI, NFP, like unemployment, they're all at a certain point, right, in the week. They're all planned, scheduled, look forward to, and then obviously we see it, react off it, the markets react. The difference between that and gold is gold not only cares about financial news, but also non-financial news, right? For example, wars. Wars is huge for gold, and they're not scheduled, right? You don't schedule a war. You don't schedule, we're going to invade Ukraine tomorrow. Obviously not, right? It just happens, and you have to react. So I'm not saying every day there's going to be a fucking war within Europe, which is going to have a massive effect, but you do see it on smaller scales, right? So obviously the war in Ukraine would have caused it to go vom. You know, like absolute vom. So I'm not saying that's going to happen every time, but when we do have these big spikes of momentum, a lot of the time it's because little things are happening in the world. You've got to have your hand on the pulse a bit more when trading gold compared to just your regular currencies. Internal and external is so important. Trust me, Robert, man. So important. So important. So important. Let's look at the trading floor. Okay, have I been added in a message or? Oh, seen that already. Bro, price action trades is back with a bang. Let's go, boys. I'm not even allowed to play this song, so it's going to get copyrighted. Fuck it. Let's go, boys. Lovely. Asia liquidity, Asia liquidity, Asia liquidity. Hey, longs, let's look. I want so lit, now I'm lit. That piece up, bro. Now you gotta take it slow, by no time. Went 3 for 3, now 6 for 6. I just know this guy's PR is heavy on the copyright, so I'm going to turn him off and look at EU longs potentially. Again, boys, we've had that sweep and change of character, so we want to see coming into the discount at the bare minimum. when I'm not around. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. So it does look like this is more the manipulation candle. It looks a lot more like we've obviously accumulated. Here we've manipulated because we've taken out the low of the accumulation and the high of the accumulation. Right, so we've cleared the way. We've now filled an internal objective below Asia, being this 30-minute fair value gap. Right, if we just get rid of everything for a sec so you can see a bit cleaner. Obviously there you can see is that 30-minute being filled. Daily, we're probably seeing some gay kind of daily CRT, but it's not too bothering. Same on the 4 hour. 4 hours been completed. 30 min, looking nice. And obviously the overall trend is clearly bullish, as it has been all week. It's the first time we've had actual decent like change of character, though, to be fair. You know what I mean? So that daily troping as well is bang in line. Killzone done soon, yeah, exactly. Why does this fucking annoying rectangle keep resetting? I'm gonna start using another shape if you keep pissing about. Always pissing about, man. Fucking rectangle, bro. Stay how you. Honestly, you piece of shit. Just realised you couldn't see any of that, could you? You couldn't see not a peep of that. How much of that could you have not seen? What the fuck? Five-minute BPR, yeah. It's pretty much in line. That 5 minute is in line with that BPR. I don't think your stop loss would actually be different. regardless, because I would have it on that 10 point. So it'd either be there, deal, or it would be there. To be fair, yeah, so it would actually be a bit tighter. So bear that in mind. Your stop, it happens sometimes, but yeah, your entry is going to be lower, and where we round it up, your stop loss is also going to be smaller. So it's going to like double, obviously make it double as risky. Not double as risky. It's only a little bit, but you know what I mean. Slightly lower stop entry, so you're less chance of getting in. But Killzone done. I'm off, bro. Cheers. No worries, mate. No worries, MH. Hope you had a good session. What's BPR? It's just an inverted fair value gap that there's also created one in its place. So like here, for example, same candle as it was talked about earlier. Right, we've got a, actually let me show you like this. So here we've got a bullish fair value gap, right? This is a normal FVG. Then when we come through it, like this, you see we've inverted it, but we've also left one behind. So we've also, where the old bullish one was, there's now a bearish one in its place, which is just double as confirmed, because it means there's double the need to fill that area and to fill the order flow in that area. And yeah, it's pretty much that, innit? It's pretty much that. Yeah, GU's having no real reason to move up, which is something you want to consider. Is DX, yeah, DXY again still accumulating, really not doing jack fuck. Still having a lot of movement on that point. So when we go, we'll go. Don't worry about that. When we go, we are absolutely going. See that, man, from a lot of entries that are getting placed along this level. Problem is for me is EU's looks like a good little buy. Sorry, EU, this EU, well this EU is the same EU, but EU looks like a good little buy. However, GU and DXY don't really correlate for me. GU doesn't look good for buys, and DXY doesn't look overly good for sells. It doesn't look terrible for sells by any stretch, but I don't look good for buys or sells. It's just sideways. I suppose we can take some comfort in it's most likely we have sells, just because due to, obviously, like we say, it's been bearish for so long. It should continue that. But in reality, there's not much. So again, let's just assume it's bearish just because of how the day's opened, because of the prior price action. We can't do anything but assume bearish. So therefore, EU and GU, we should assume bullish. Alright? And then if we're looking at buys, then yeah, this would be your decent enough area for buys. Again, could sweep it a bit more, could wait for GU to reach a level, could wait for DXY to reach a level. So we'll see. That daily open move is nice though, I'm not going to lie, that is nice. I don't want to draw out this order block because it's a bit like been tapped into a million times. Like a slut. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. 50% of the RFG 9 pips. Where FE? Yeah, exactly. Deal. Okay, nice one. Cheers, Norris VGOC. Works so nice in futures. Yeah, you was telling me that. You was saying that. I still don't. I don't really ever trade futures. For me, EU and GU is the king, but I might actually have to start looking at it if I see more people catching trades with it. Especially it's the same concepts we're using, so I suppose why not? Gold buy. Let's have a look at gold. No, nice. Yeah, we're taking that low, so we've hit our main point of liquidity now. Doesn't mean that we're just going to buy out of nowhere though. It's not what it means. It means we're going to wait for some type of price action with him to tell us that we potentially want to reverse. Now that is probably going to be like a right, let's go. So again, for this, very simple, very, very simple. We've got a high. And we've got a low. We've also got a hire being made right now. Right, so basically what we want to see, if you want to buy, is you want to see this happen, a change of character, and then pick a POI to then buy. Because we are at that order block now. Whereas, if you're looking at sales again, if you're looking at sales, it's just the same thing. It's really nothing's changed. We've just hit our liquidity point now, so we want to see reversals come through really now. We want to see moves start to happen. Not only have we got that 1 minute high, but we've also got this 5 minute inversion, fair value gap, which we've already tapped into. So you can see where we've already tapped into it on the 5 and rejected it. It's really nice if we have a close above, because it shows it's not just a random level that we think's important and isn't. It's a level that's already been reacted off. So we're not wrong. We're very much correct. It is a key level. It is a key point because price has already interacted and shot down off it. So we want to see if it holds or if we're able to invert it, and then again we'll look for longs potentially. In futures, you can trade on TradingView as well. It's sick. Yeah, that is sick. But do you connect it to like your MetaTrader and that? Is that how it works? What time frame is that order block on gold? 4 hour, bro. 4 hour time frame. 4 hour internal and external, and we got the weekly internal and external as well. Boys, I think I'm going to call it a day now. We are outside the kill zone, but I'll be in the Discord with these positions because EU, I'm not going to lie, EU's interesting me. EU is interesting me. I don't know if anyone's still looking at EG, but EG's obviously flew past that TP. EU and G, you could be interesting. So I'll keep your eyes on the Discord for EU specifically, and I'll be updating if I see anything change. GJ as well. I know people are looking, but again, just be patient, boys. Be patient. Gold, be patient, wait for your levels to break. Don't get enticed in. If the market's showing you something, it's showing you something, can you get in? That's it. Yeah, so that's it really, boys. So yeah, I'll be on the Discord. Catch you on the Discord. Links in the bio for my Discord. Again, my name on there is Louis. You'll see my name in gold. So send me, I'll trade over 8, fair play. So send me a message and I can help you out of anything you're seeing. If you want to get in the signals, which is all of my trades and a few of my other traders, we've been profitable every single month. You would have passed the prop firm near enough every single month and got a payout every single month if you've been in the signals. So yeah, get in the signals, boys. If you want to send me a message about it, I can answer you any questions, help you out, let you know anything about it, but you guys mainly know the way I trade it anyway. Mentorship, obviously, if you're not in the mentorship, boys, get in the mentorship. It's so cheap. The mentorship's $49, which is like £35. Let's see what you can buy with 35. Let's see, right? Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way, right? So our mentorship costs £35 a month, right? Now let me just show you something. You're not like knowing my location. No, fuck off. Let me show you something. What else are you going to buy for £35? You get 2 hours live streams every single day for a start. You get all of my strategies that I've literally traded today and all throughout the week. You get every single concept within my strategy. I'm talking daily to open, time-based liquidity, CRT, order flow, refinement, order blocks, fair value gaps, higher time frame. If we go over to the DXY, volume profiles, daily to open continuations. Literally everything I talk about is covered for the price of, bear with me here, I just want to see what you can actually get for less than our mentorship. I mean, would you wear those? Look, here we go, £35. So you can either get this terrible shoe or the mentorship, boys. It's a bit of a no-brainer to me. It's a bit of a no-brainer to me. I'll be honest. These crusty shoes or financial freedom? These dusty shoes, oh, to be fair, they actually bare do nearly have my size. I could have copped them. And they're down from 108. This is something we don't do, boys. We never said, oh, it's £110. Now you can get it for 35. No, it's £35. That's it. But listen, if you do want to get the signals or mentorship, then send me a message on Discord or Instagram. And yeah, man, long these. Look, this is what else you're getting for £35. This is the quality compared to the quality of Riches. Just think about it when you make your next purchase, yeah? When you make your next purchase for a tenner, think about it like this. Think, all right, what I've just bought for a tenner, I can do 3 of them or have the whole of the Richest mentorship for an entire month, which is everything they do. Their 2-hour live streams every day, all of their charts, all of Lou's charts, all of Macy's charts, all the DM help, everything you can have for 3 of them. Like, if you buy a pack of fags, okay, so you can buy 2 pack of fags for the price of the mentorship. If you buy a 3-5, you can buy 1 3-5 for the price of the mentorship. If you buy a pint, I don't know, where I am, it's like £7, so you can buy 5 pints for the price of the mentorship. What is really more worth it? You can buy this crappy pair of shoes for the price of the mentorship. You know what I mean? It's a no-brainer, boys. Listen, I'll see you, man, in the mentorship or the signals, whatever one you decide to get in, boys. I think a lot of you are already in there anyway, so I'm sure I'll see ya. But I appreciate you watching, boys. Thank you for the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, boys, because I will be live tomorrow as well. And we'll be live at 12:30 for the New York session, either on TikTok or Discord or YouTube. So get in the Discord, because I'll send a link out when we're live so you'll know where we are. And boys, appreciate you all the support and that. Hope you caught some banging trades. Hope you made some money today off of EU shorts, GU shorts, or EG longs. And boys, I'm going to catch you in the next stream, man. Sweet.